Hi, this is Adam for American Teacher TV. If you haven't, please click subscribe below and give me a thumbs up and leave a message in the comment section. Or if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Okay, today's topic is a conspiracy theory that's out there. It's off the wall. So this is just wild speculation. But I recently noticed the assassination of President Moise of Haiti. And the timing is a bit odd. So I wondered, could China be behind the assassination of the Haitian president? Now hear me out. As you may know, the People's Republic of China and Taiwan are enemies. And China has often threatened to use force to annex Taiwan. So to get back into the history of things, during the Nixon administration, the U.S. started having closer ties with the People's Republic of China. I think at the time, the Nixon administration and the ambassador Henry Kissinger realized that the Republic of China, the Kuomintang government in exile on the island of Taiwan, was not going to retake the mainland. It was far beyond their ability at the time. So the American government started opening diplomatic ties with China. And this culminated in during the administration of Jimmy Carter with America officially ending its diplomatic ties with Taiwan and removing the U.S. embassy from Taipei. We still have an economic cooperation office that's a de facto embassy called the American Institute in Taiwan, but we don't have official diplomatic ties with Taiwan. In fact, only about 15 countries still keep official diplomatic ties with Taiwan. Haiti is one of those countries. Another one of those countries that's having a lot of trouble right now is Eswatini in Africa. So if you've been following the world news recently, you might have heard that Eswatini has had an uprising. The king is basically in hiding from what I've read, and the government has started cracking down on protesters. So that's one of Taiwan's allies that's going through rough times right now. Also, Haiti. President Moise was just assassinated, and from the news reports I've been reading, some foreign group possibly assassinated him. According to what I read, the attackers were described as foreigners, and they spoke English and Spanish. So what would China have to gain by taking a poor country away as Taiwan's ally? Well, China has tried to take away Haiti and many other Taiwan diplomatic allies with varying levels of success in the past. With Haiti, they offered a lot of loans to the poor country of Haiti a few years back, and so far Haiti hasn't taken the bait, as far as I know. But China would definitely like to do that because Taiwan's diplomatic allies allow it a voice at the UN. Even though Taiwan is no longer allowed to have a seat in the UN, it does have a voice through these diplomatic allies. And that's crucial, for Taiwan's bid say to rejoin the WHA, the World Health Association Assembly. And without those allies, Taiwan basically wouldn't have a voice at the UN. Taiwan would be silenced, and basically that's what China is doing with Hong Kong right now. They are trying to silence the voices of dissent. So Taiwan losing any allies is a measure of success for China. Another way they might consider it to be successful is China has long been trying to wage a psychological warfare against Taiwan. They often send military planes into Taiwan's air defense identification zone to try to cow the Taiwanese populace, because nobody is going to vote for an authoritarian government. The Taiwanese people are not going to vote to unify with China as long as the Communist Party of China governs China. So I think they are China wants to send a message saying, we are much more powerful than you. Look, we can even buy off your allies. And so they want to send a message that Taiwan has no hope of remaining independent. And in a way, that would be a psychological victory if they could poach more diplomatic allies from Taiwan. But as I said, I have no proof whatsoever. I just had time to let my mind roam, and I came up with this wild conspiracy theory. But you know, the U.S. government has used regime change in the past, probably most notably in Iran in the 1950s. They overthrew a democratically elected leader. The U.S. or the CIA overthrew a democratically elected leader and installed a religious zealot who was an authoritarian as the leader of Iran. And that has led to all of our modern day problems with Iran. So if by chance China is responsible for the assassination of President Moise of Haiti, I would send a message to them that regime change doesn't work. It's been attempted many times in the past, but in the long term, it doesn't work out in an advantageous way for those who attempt to accomplish it. So that's my wild conspiracy theory. I thought I'd just mix it up a little bit and change subjects here. Thank you for watching American Teacher, and if you would, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment or a question. Bye-bye.